Hi guys, just another volleyball girl here, and welcome to part 4, the final part of my NCAA Men's Volleyball National Championship Countdown, and we will be going over Long Beach State today. So Long Beach State comes from the Big West Conference, where they finished in second during the regular season, but in the Big West Conference tournament, they beat the University of Hawaii to secure the championship. So looking at their team stats, they rank in the top 15 in the country in almost all of their stats. They are 12th in the nation in kills per set, 10.33, 6th in the nation in hitting efficiency at 347. They are 2nd in the nation in blocks per set at 2.69. They are the best blocking team left in the tournament because the only team that was ahead of them was Penn State. And they are also the best serving team in the country with 2.24 aces per set. And their leading attackers are senior outside hitter Skylar Varga and freshman opposite Wojciech Gajek. So Varga is their leader with 320 kills, 3.2 kills per set on a 322 efficiency, and he's also their best server with 48 aces and 90 errors. And then Gajek is their next best scorer with 204 kills, 2.76 kills per set on a 344 efficiency. And we've seen him have some incredible nights, particularly against the University of Hawaii, which will definitely be something to watch as Long Beach and Hawaii play each other in the semifinal match. So not only is Skylar Varga their leader offensively, but he also delivers on all aspects of the ball. He is their second leading digger with 134 digs on the year, and he has only been aced 17 times across the whole season. He is the third leading blocker with 74 blocks, 0.74 blocks per set. And as I mentioned, he's their best server, 48 aces. He also ranks 11 in the nation in aces per set with 0.48. He has 50 assists and averages about a half an assist per set, and they can even have him set in certain rotations where if they bring in a blocking sub front row for the setter, they'll usually have Varga just step in and take the second ball. Long Beach's back row defense is run by sophomore libero Kellen Larson, who has 187 digs and 1.8 digs per set. He is super solid. He's really good and quick to his left and his right, just laying out for balls all over the place. And they have their two big guys in the middle, freshman Jackson Christ and senior Ben Braun. Chris has 144 kills on the year, 1.38 kills per set on a 531 efficiency. Chris also has 48 aces to 107 errors, which actually means that he ties Varga for the best server on the team. Chris is also the best blocker on the team with 114 blocks and 1.1 blocks per set, which is good for 9th in the nation. And senior Ben Braun has kind of had an on and off role this season. He kind of started the year, and then they were bringing in some other people during the middle of the year. I believe he was injured, but he has kind of taken his starting job back. He has 110 kills, 1.38 kills per set, a 520 efficiency, 89 blocks, and 1.11 blocks per set, which is good for 7th in the nation. So with those two guarding up in the middle, there really isn't a weak rotation for Long Beach State in the front row. So, yeah. Their offense is run by redshirt freshman Jake Pizzanti, but a little thing to note, they do also have senior Island Doty who can come in as part of a double substitution, or if Pizzanti needed to be subbed out, that's who would come in. But Pizzanti is the starter. He has 127 assists, 9.19 assists per set. He has 40 kills, about a little under a half a kill per set on a 308 efficiency, 128 digs, and 36 blocks. So overall, he's got a pretty solid stat line. He's about 6'2", which means that they do have that as a little bit of a blocking liability when he's in the front row. But he does his job and he takes up his spots. And with their two big guys in the middle, as I mentioned, Ben Braun and Jackson Christ, they tend to make up for it. So, yeah. My big question for Long Beach State going into the tournament is who we're going to see at OH2. So as of late, it's been senior Connor Bloom. He has 119 kills, 1.63 kills per set on a 337 efficiency. He also has 8 aces to 27 errors. So when Connor Bloom isn't playing all the way around as an outside hitter, typically they'll bring him in as a serving sub. So if for some reason he doesn't play, that's likely the role that we will see him in. But he's been the starter as of late and has been doing a pretty good job. They also have sophomore Alex Kondev, who I believe is still injured at this time. He was a starter for most of last year and was a pretty key piece in their national championship run. This year he has 161 kills, 2.44 kills per set on a 256 efficiency, which is not as efficient as he was last year, but new setter, so, you know. And then they also have senior Dane Hillis, who mostly operates in a defensive specialist role, but in the match against UC Irvine in the 5th set, we saw them let Dane go all the way around. He does not have a kill, but he has 8 digs and averages 0.18 digs per set. And he's someone that they can bring in to steady the serve receive also, if they need to. Alright, now for my keys to winning for Long Beach State. So my first key to winning is to activate the middles. If you have 2 big guys like Jackson Chris and Ben Braun, you need to use them and get them the ball high. So because they have such a high reach, they can go up and around blockers who are maybe even the same size or bigger than them just because of that long reach. So if they can activate the middles, that'll definitely open up some looks for Varga and Gayak on the pins. My next key is consistent pressure from the service line. They have, I think, Varga, Gayak, Christ, and Bloom, I would say, are probably the best servers, all of whom can put in some absolute bullets from the end line, but it's just a matter of if the serves are going in the court. This team is a little more high in service errors than the Long Beach State teams of the past, but if the serves are in the court, they can be absolutely lethal for the other team. So if Long Beach can put in those tough serves and keep them in the court, that'll definitely be a key to them winning. And finally, my last key to winning is to be patient in transition and inside out. So this is a fairly young team by all standards, with 3 seniors in the lineup with Varga, Braun, and Connor Bloom. And we see that veteran leadership from them, but from everybody else who's fairly young, sometimes you can see a little bit of impatience in transition and wanting to just bounce the ball and kill the ball immediately. So they need to lean on their veterans and be okay with taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6 swings in a rally to score the point, and recycling the ball until they have the look that they want. Alright, so that is my preview of Long Beach State going into the NCAA men's volleyball tournament. I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me on this series. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you like this type of content, please like the video. Please go watch my other videos as well, going over all the other teams. But like the video, leave a comment down below who you think is going to win the national championship. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the semifinal matches.